Sorry about that. I've had a little technical difficulties. Somehow something went wrong, and yeah. Hold on, let me spread the word out. Anyway, yeah, we got disconnected, and I had to end that stream. So right now we're just gonna wing it because. All right, I have to wing it because again. I have to do it again. Yeah, so sorry if I yes, I'm a bit out of control. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what the hell happened. I think something went wrong and there was like a EMP. But I think we're back. I don't think anyone missed anything yet. I don't think anyone missed anything. Except for a few people. I'm just putting shit back in place. I had to do it on StreamYards because, well, something went awry, and I guess shit got out of hand. So I'm sharing this link back to everyone who tuned in earlier because, again, it kind of I kind of screwed myself up. But who the hell knows? I had to do it again. This time it's on StreamYards. So yeah. Oh hey Megby. It's good to see you here. I'd because part one is basically me talking about Latiti.
As a mental thing about channels here, and people say, well, why don't you get help? Get off the internet and get fucking help, you stupid bitch. I had help. And I can prove that by going.
Well, you had help, Mary. And you pretty much screwed that up when you decided to leak your therapist's name. So again, whose fault is that? So whose fault is it, Mary, that you fucked yourself? So whose fault is it, Mary, that you fucked yourself? Yeah, sorry, my avatar is a bit spazzing out. It's the camera angle. I think I'm gonna have to put the camera on the computer. That way, I can get a better feel of it. Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for Yeah, you're right, Megby. You're right. It doesn't give anyone the right to try and contact hospitals to oh shit. All right. Gotcha. You're right. Shouldn't give people the right to contact hospitals to ruin someone or
Going back and unblocking some of my old videos. When I arrived here in 2017, the day after I arrived, I started receiving. The next morning after arriving here in early March, I believe it was just after my birthday, I started going to Gateway's mental health. That day, I received a doctor. I received a therapist. I was written prescriptions. I was medicated day one. And I stayed medicated until earlier this year.
yeah. Whose fault is that, Mary? Whose fault is it that you got off your meds?
2017, 2018, 2019. I lived in parks. I lived on the sidewalk. I lived in tents.
We've seen Mayo.
I took my medication. I went to therapy. 2019, and near the end of 2019, I was given a truck.
We know.
I loved my truck. I lived in a truck during the first year of the pandemic. Still saw my doctors. Still saw my therapist. Now, I threatened to stop receiving help when the pandemic began because
they wouldn't let you have a shower.
When I went in for my first therapist appointment after the beginning of the pandemic, they told me I couldn't take a shower. Every week for the 4 years I had been homeless, I had been allowed to get a shower there. And it was suddenly being denied. And they were saying that it was for sanitary reasons. It's to keep everybody safe. And it pissed me off because stopping the homeless from being able to shower is not keeping the homeless sanitary or safe. It's actually making a situation much, much more dangerous because the most unsanitary people in town are now being even more limited to cleanliness during a pandemic.
You sound like Goldman.
I got past that.
To protect the life cycle.
A year of not showering. But I continued taking my medication. And I continued seeking therapy. And so I'll get a lot. Well, it didn't work. So you're just a fucking failure, aren't you?
Well, you are.
You lied to the people that got you to California when you told them you would get better. I never told anybody I would get better. I promised that I would get help. And I did. You can't promise that you're going to magically get better from a mental illness, from emotional neglect that is buried deep. My friend that gave me the truck had a friend who believed that PTSD could be cured by God if I just prayed hard enough. And it made me feel like God must not love me because I pray all the time. But it's not that God doesn't.
Sorry, it's taking a while to get shit ready. You're just going to have to bear with me. Oh, there you are. All right, there you are. Shit. Much better.
Doesn't love me. It's that God doesn't exist. People pray and then something happens and they say, oh, God did that. But it was possible it was going to happen anyway. See, God's not going to cure my mental health issues. Therapist might be able to help. So back to why I'm no longer in therapy.
I know why.
2021.
I know.
Year,
I know.
I received my Section 8.
I know.
A couple of days later, some channels here on YouTube began using my videos, editing them, and
shout outs to Roy Slope. Shout out to JJ
so
Stoner.
I was no longer being seen as a mentally unwell abuse victim.
Which you weren't.
I was being seen as a liar and a manipulator who just didn't want to work.
Which you are.
And that's the viewpoint that has remained ever since those channels took over. I have 1,000 subscribers now that I didn't have then. When I was living in the truck, I had 350 people who believed me and cared about me.
No, they didn't.
Now I have 1,000 people who have they don't believe a word I say. They hate me and they want to see me hurt and suffer.
No, that's just you, Mary. That's just you. Because you're a selfish bitch. Just like Letitia. You are no better. The fact that you're still around goes to show that, yeah, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, Mary. And the fact that you reveal so much about your life goes to show that you're saying this shit without provocations. We're not telling you to do shit. You said that shit all on your own. And you try to make these stupid videos trying to deny that people know enough about you to call you lazy, to call you a lazy bum.
And so last year, it all boiled over. A woman named Bernice Morgan in Australia.
Niece Lone Wolf?
She watches Daywave and Adonis Paul. And
yeah, Niece Lone Wolf is an A-log. If you don't know what an A-log is, it's a person that wants to see a lolcow suffer. Even going as far as to wishing death on said lolcow. They get... Yeah, I was in that category. I had to realize, yeah, this shit ain't right. But again, most of these A-logs are no worse than the lolcow themselves. And Niece Lone Wolf, or Bernice Morgan, as what she's referred to, is no different than Adrasia. I mean, we still keep her around. Probably because we have a leash on her. We have a leash on Niece Morgan. Or Niece Lone Wolf. I don't know why she's still in this community. Probably because, again,
it made her angry that I was on their channel. She didn't like me. And instead of not watching their channel, because they wouldn't stop using my videos, she decided she had to get rid of me.
Why?
Through threats, through intimidation, through anything possible. She had to get me off YouTube so that she would never have to see me again if the people she liked wanted to make fun of me.
Yeah, I don't know much. Niece Morgan, or Niece Lone Wolf, obviously is one of Adrasia's arch enemies. And it goes to show that women are more upset with Mary than men. We just make fun of her because she's stupid. And she does stupid shit to herself. But the women obviously are more upset with Mary because, again, she's trivializing abuse. She trivializes sexual assault. She trivializes this and that. Hold on. Let me play this.
Not understanding that that's not how things work at all. She bombarded me with emails, harassing, threatening emails, day after day after day after day, sending 5 or 10 at a time. I started having breakdowns, and during one of those breakdowns, the name of my therapist was released and also her phone number. Because they were denying my mental diagnoses, and I was trying to talk to my therapist on the phone and have her confirm that I was diagnosed with something, but all it took was her phone number. And so then hundreds of people began mass harassing my therapist, and they said, well, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, you're the reason we know the number. I'm not the reason you're choosing to harass a social worker. You can get a phone number from any place. It doesn't give you reason or right to harass somebody. Like, for say, when I called the police because of the harassing phone calls and the address, they had my address and they were threatening to send men to rape me. And the police told me that it was not a valid threat because you can get an address or a phone number from anywhere. Those are not private. Anybody can look up an address or a phone number, so there's no valid threat if you have somebody's phone number. It's not a crime. So they took her phone number and they mass harassed her until she had to change her phone number, which is a strong inconvenience for somebody whose patients have their number and need to be able to get in contact with them. When they weren't able to get rid of me that way, they began writing letters, emails to the board of health. They were writing to my therapist and to the director of Gateway saying that if they didn't put me in a mental hospital, there would be severe consequences. I know this because the director came to me one day during a therapy session with a printout of one of these letters to show me the kind of harassment they were receiving in an attempt to have me put in a mental hospital. They refused to lock me up because it would not help me. I made it very clear that it would not help me. I have never been able to receive help locked in a hospital because the second they lock that door, the only thing I can focus on is getting the fuck out that door. You can't help somebody if the only thing they're focusing on is escaping. I was receiving help.
Yeah, exactly. Mary wasn't. Yeah, Niece Lone Wolf wasn't threatening to rape Mary. That was Dark Ninja. Yeah, Dark Ninja was the one that leaked, put all her personal information on 4chan. But you have to understand, Mary pretty much did that herself. Pretty much doxed herself unintentionally. Remember when she filmed herself holding up her electric bill? Yeah. Somehow Dark Ninja gained access to that and put it on 4chan. And that's where this chain of events started to happen. I mean,
on my own.
But also, it's also Mary's fault that she put herself out there.
After that didn't work, Bernice contacted the board to try to have her license taken away.
She
made a video proving that she did this. Before y'all say, that didn't happen, you're lying. That happened. That happened. She made a video proving it. She reported my therapist to have her license taken away. And people say, well, it didn't work, so why does it matter? It matters because they tried.
And whatever I said earlier, yeah, I don't really mean what I say earlier because, again, it's all an act. All this, I always have to remember that the shit that's going on the internet is not real. Sometimes we got to play into the skit. You know what the old saying is? You know the old saying? Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. And in Letiti's case, you got to fight crazy with crazy.
Whether it worked or not, it was an attempt to destroy the life of a woman who was doing absolutely nothing but trying to help the poor and the mentally unwell on the streets of California. And you tried to stop her, not just from helping me, but from helping everybody possible for her to help. You.
Actually, Mary, no. You pretty much weren't going to your doctor's appointment. You were pretty much, what Niece did, she pretty much told Kanisha all about what you've been doing on your YouTube channel, and she decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to help this bitch. She doesn't want help. And you're right. Kanisha had every right to not help you because, again, you have shown that you are beyond help.
Bernice Morgan decided that a therapist no longer was going to be working here in Los Angeles helping people because you didn't agree with the care plan they chose for somebody you didn't like and you wanted.
Niece Lone Wolf is an A-log. Mary. I thought you knew that Niece Lone Wolf was an A-log. Oh, wait, I don't think you know what A-log is, Mary.
Wanted to see suffer.
That's the
and then Bernice will come and say, well, I'm a therapist. I'm almost a therapist. I mean, I studied and I know everything. I know everything. So how dare you question me? After my therapist was reported, she left and I was offered a new therapist. And I became afraid that my new therapist would receive the exact same harassment that my old therapist received. And I didn't want to live with that. I had lived with the harassment myself for over a year, and I knew that it takes a toll. I knew how much it was beating me down. And I couldn't live thinking that another human being was suffering that same type of treatment just because they wanted to help me. So I didn't get another therapist.
True. True, Robin. It seems that way. And yes, Megby, yes, Niece is about as worse than Mary. Niece Lone Wolf has a few skeletons in her closet. And a lot of people have called her out on that type of shit. Why she's still hanging around these people is beyond me. I mean, everybody loves a good garbage fire, right?
And then one day I went to pick up my medication at the pharmacy, and the pharmacist told me that my insurance was off, that it wasn't going through. And I assumed and panicked and freaked out, thinking that my insurance was cut off because I hadn't been going to therapy, and so I lost my insurance. It turned out that was not the case. My insurance is on. The CVS pharmacy was wrong, but now 3 months off of my medication, I'm scared to go back to my doctor because if I go back, they're going to want me to start seeing therapy again. I'm supposed to be in these programs that I've been made afraid to be in.
Here she goes
for
crying
fear
again.
of the safety of my social workers. Not that I'm going to hurt them, but that some woman in Australia is going to do whatever she can to destroy their lives.
I agree.
While simultaneously trying to destroy my life. And I don't have a life to destroy because I'm literally,
I wonder
nothing.
why.
I have nothing and I want nothing, which is why they have to hurt people trying to help me.
Oh, sorry.
So when y'all come at me and you say, why don't you just get help? Why don't you ask yourself why you wouldn't allow me to have the help that I had? Why don't you ask yourself why you didn't step in and say something when these men were doing what they were doing?
Sorry, my
taking
avatar
away my dignity, taking away my truth, making me out to be a liar. You all seem very well aware that I have mental health issues now, and you say get help. But when I had help, you did everything you could to take it away, to disprove that I needed it.
Draven's pretty much the same thing, too.
It's almost like you're telling me to get it now so that we can keep going around in a loop. I get help again and you take it away, and I get help again and you take it away, and I get help again and you take it away. And you'll say, well, you could get off the line. Well, the internet could also stop trying to destroy the life of an abuse victim who has done nothing.
That's the thing, Mary. You're not an abuse victim. You never were abused. Maybe in some capacity you were abused, but the abuse that you felt was pretty much all in your head. The abuse that you dealt with is pretty much all in your head. And if anyone has watched Mayo 1, her book, I'll Never Stop Screaming, is pretty much a ripoff of Dave Pelzer's A Child Called It. So again, most of the shit that you said isn't you. It's someone else. You're just ripping off someone because, again, you have no original bone in your body.
You could literally just walk away and allow me to live my life, to make my stupid little videos, to get help, to cry, to laugh. But if I laugh, you come and say, "Oh, she's strong. We'll have to hurt her."
That's not what we
she's
said.
Acting strong. Look, she's acting smart. Look.
No, you're acting smug is what we're talking about, Mary. You're always acting smug. Every time shit hits the fan, you try to act like you're a better person. But in actuality, you're pretending. This is all pretend to you. You try to act like you're pretending to be an abuse victim. You go through these cycles where 1 minute you're acting smug, the next you're acting like a victim, and then when you have weed, you're acting happy. It's a never-ending cycle for you, Adrastia.
She's not in tears and suicidal. We better do something. And saying it's the internet,
it is,
doesn't change the fact that these are real people. I hate that argument. I hate the argument, though. It's the internet. What do you expect? I expect...
Well, it is the internet.
Human beings to treat other human beings like human beings.
Hate to disappoint you, Mary, but that's not how this shit works. Hate to disappoint you, Mary, but that's not how this shit works. Look, we all say stupid shit we're not proud of. I say it all the time. I say stupid shit that I'm not proud of all the time. Do I regret what I say? Yes, I do regret what I say. Do I take it too far? Yes. Yes, I do. When I did the Leticia video earlier, I was taking it a bit too far. But again, like I said, but I was acting a bit crazier than Letity. But again, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. But I always have to remind everybody that the reason why I was saying that shit was because it's basically an act. And what I did was an act. It was I was steering into the skit. Like how Red would say, it's performance art. And yes, I do. And I've been, well, an aficionado of acting. And I could tell off the bat that it is an act. And whoever did I don't know if someone struck my stream earlier, but it could be like a bot. But I don't know if someone struck my stream, or it could be fucking, I don't know, Burger Boy, but wouldn't fucking surprise me. Leticia has an army of simps that will do her bidding. Regardless.
That's what I expect. The internet is not run by soulless bots. All of these comments threatening me, all of the messages I've received, the phone calls, these are real people who were making the choice to commit those actions against another real person. And you can hide behind your computer and say, I'm just a soulless robot, all you want.
Yeah, I think my internet usually does that. It kind of goes in and out. I think it's pretty much not used to fiber optics. My internet's not usually used to fiber optics, and we've had fiber optics for almost a year now.
You're not new here, and you're not a robot.
Anyway.
So, there's...
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Did I download that? Nope. All right. Back to this.
Now a giant hole in my ceiling, but there should not be any water flowing through it.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because, well, Mary did throw a shovel into the wall.
Won't know for sure until they run the water upstairs. So here's the thing. Months. 4 months. They have been telling me they have to fix this problem from upstairs. That they can't go down through my floor, through my ceiling and fix it. What did they do today? They went up through my ceiling and fixed it. At least they think they did. Because they had to plaster and do some stuff. They're going to come back Monday to cover up the hole. Hopefully by then, I'll know for sure whether it's leaking or not. Also, big news.
Big news.
The Dayway shovel has left the building.
You know damn well. Oh, that shovel's got to be worth lots of money. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's got to be worth a lot of money, man.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
And no, I didn't
motherfucker.
get a penny for it. So as they were finishing up,
No, I
they
know.
gave me my new key. I have keys to my apartment again.
Okay, cool.
And they were standing around looking at the shovel, talking about it. And they asked me about it, and I explained to them that it had been sent to me as a form of harassment.
Why?
That people believed I murdered somebody, so they mailed me a shovel unless I wanted to do it again. It wasn't something I really wanted. I just didn't know what to do with it. And I asked them if they wanted it. And it was very much a is nice, I take situation, because the second I said, you can have it.
That shovel belongs in a museum, by the way.
But if you want it, it was in his hand, and he was headed for that door. So the shovel's gone. The ceiling is going to be fixed Monday. There will probably be enough.
We were talking about this earlier on Hatman stream that someone might be selling that shovel, but he checked some eBay offers, and no one's selling it. It's a collector's item. Oh, come on. It's a collector's item at this point now. Maybe the person that was fixing your shit is a fan of Daywave.
Another inspection like next week, and the landlord will begin getting rent again. Congratulations to him. You know, thankfully, the inspection failing caused this to be fixed, because if I had
I agree, Robin,
done the inspection like over the phone, they never would have found out about that, because it can't be seen over the phone. Even when I'm filming it, y'all can barely see the water pouring down. You can just hear it. So if he had not come in personally and inspected it, this never would have been acknowledged or fixed, and I would have lived like this for a whole nother year, because that has been leaking. I showed y'all the video last year where the ceiling fell through on me while I was in the bathtub.
We know.
And it's been a problem since. So the only thing they have left now is to fix the ceiling. And I think they're going to put some bars on my windows, but they're saying that's not in their paperwork. And I'm like, well, it was in their paperwork when they came and took them off. So, you know. Oh, and they're going to bring me some mice traps for my little problem. I don't want to use them. I don't want to kill anything. Like, I could have picked.
Exactly. I don't know if she's actually pregnant or not. That's up for debate, Rattlesnake. That's up for debate, Rattle-chan. We don't know if she's faking the pregnancy. We don't know just yet. We just assumed that she's faking it. It's like what Miss Moonbear says, it's a maybe baby. It's a maybe baby. It could be a food baby, or it could be Quato. Like, I kept making jokes about how she has like a mutated twin growing inside of her. Maybe that's what Letitia's feeling. A mutated twin. I know it's a joke.
Picked up traps a long time ago.
It's almost like she has 3 tits anyways.
But I don't want to be responsible for breaking the back of another little creature that's just trying to exist. You know?
Oh, so now you're sipping for rats, for rodents?
I can't. But they're going to bring the traps. It's not on the list. The inspector doesn't know that I have mice. So it's a situation of, if they don't know, it's not going to hurt them, because I just can't see myself killing it. But that's where we're at right now.
So I'm going to...
And now let's talk about... And now we move on from Mary to Jimmy. Ah! God God damn, I didn't expect Jimmy to appear on my screen. God damn, that chin is so... I would just want to punch him in that cleft chin.
I have to give props to Mary. People know her as Drasdia because she has been doing an
And here he is, sipping for Mary yet again.
exquisite job at calling out the crap. People had thought that they had bullied her offline, but no, she's back.
Of course James blocked you. Of course, Robin, James did block you. Because, again, I bet it was, you were pretty much talking I pretty much believe that you were the one talking shit in his comments. Good on you for that one. I don't really condone harassing these people. I really don't.
I'm trying to dwindle this down. I'm done, bothering with these people. But I figured I'd make one last video, if not more. I might make more. But the thing is, it's great that both Mary and Donovan are calling these people out on their bullshit. But one of the funny things is, a lot of these people that are harassing me, Mary, Donovan, and many other people like to, for example, they would call me homophobic and racist.
You are homophobic and racist.
And even homophobic slurs, which I thought was funny. Now, I want to make it clear, I do not have a problem with homosexuals. I have a problem with a person that is homosexually obsessed.
Oh, Rattle Chan. This is James Robert Clark III. He's a stalker. He's a fucking stalker. He was obsessed with a woman that went by the name of Eliana, who is recently married to her husband. There's a live stream where a marriage is was ordained. And he is really jelly at this point. Because Eliana was pretty much the object of his desires. And now he's obsessed over a nurse that was taking care of him at the nut hut that he was admitted to. And now he wants to plan summer fun with this nurse. He wants to go berry picking with this nurse. I mean, what the fuck? Berry picking? Really?
Obsessed with me. There's actually a number of people that are homosexually obsessed with me, that are stalking me, that are sending people over my home, that have sent some...
Yes, he is bonkers. He keeps saying that he works in the mental health facility. In actuality, he was actually a patient at the Nut Hut. Not to mention, he also has a criminal record for stalking and night prowling.
Somebody to slash my tire, that can't understand that I'm a heterosexual, that can't understand that,
Don't kid yourself, James. You're more of a bitch than Drasdia and Letitia combined.
This isn't going to work out. You need to move on. I'm not gay. Okay, that's what's going on. They are dangerously homosexually obsessed with me. Now,
oh my God, dude. James, Jimmy boy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, the reason that I bring this up is they have...
Why did you send dick pics to Hackman? Why the fuck did you send dick pics to him? Oh my god. Oh, Jimmy, don't stop. Don't stop. You are too funny. And you don't even know that you're funny. Oh, trust me, it gets much worse.
Called me a homophobic slur, right? But they have also called me a homophobe. Okay, they have called
Well, you are, James.
Donovan a homophobe.
I don't know
They
who that
have
is.
referred to Mary by a number of derogatory homophobic slurs.
No, we haven't. We just called her a murderer. No, we haven't. We've never referred to Mary as other derogatory slurs. We just called her a murderer because we're making the reason why we called Mary a murderer is because, well, we're making fun of how she says murderer. We're making fun of that. Do we think that she murdered Roberta Laws? I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. But she helped bury the body.
In her email, which she has thankfully pointed out that they're harassing her and that these are actually hate crimes. What's a hate crime?
They're not hate crimes, you idiot. We just called Mary a liar because, again, she is a liar. And so are you.
A hate crime is basically when you commit a crime and that crime is motivated by hate. Now, unfortunately, classism is not one of the protected groups. However, disability is. So when you see these people attacking people like myself or Mary or
And that's all you can do. We're just make fun of him. Because he's such a fucking idiot. He takes everything way too seriously. It's the fucking internet, dumbass. I just call him a dumbass because he takes shit way too seriously. I'm surprised he's not simping for Letitty right now.
Donovan, this is the epitome of, for example, with Donovan, it's blatantly racist, the things that they're saying about him, which are completely motivated by race. When you see how they attack Mary, it's basically homophobia and ableism.
No, we didn't call her. No, we just call her a murderer. And we just laugh every time she freaks out over nothing.
And ableist hate crimes are a real thing. And that's what you see happening. Now, if classism was included under the umbrella of what's considered a hate crime, the things that they say in their harassment of me, Mary, and Donovan would all be considered hate crimes. Also, they're ableist against Donovan. They regularly refer to him as a cripple. Now,
well, he probably is a cripple. We don't call him a cripple. We just use another derogatory term to describe a cripple.
What's interesting is these can all be traced to the ROTC family of shows because the people doing this harassment are people that have been harassing people on behalf of the ROTC family of shows.
Name one person that's been harassing Adrazia to honor Royce Lopez and Mersh.
And they're harassing people on the extended family, such as Adonis and Hatman. Now, the thing is, what people need to understand is these.
I'm surprised you didn't mention other YouTube channels such as Original Owl and Moonbear. But then again, they're not really associated with ROTC. They're their own brand. And they're not even covering Adrasdia or James. They're covering Letitia. And we have a mutual agreement because we don't like Letitia either. And I'm surprised you're not defending Letitia either, James.
Extra shows. These people are participating in hate crimes several, probably hundreds of times a day. And I'm not a big believer in hate crimes. I majored in criminal justice. I'm not a big believer in hate crimes, but for God.
You majored in criminal justice. Translation, he has a criminal record. Translation, when he says that he majored in criminal justice, what he actually means is that he has a criminal record for stalking women and night prowling. Do I need to spell it out? Stalking and night prowling are his charges. I mean, this is a person you really need to look out for. And it's only a good thing that he is an agoraphobic loser who will never amount to anything. That's only the good thing, is that he's agoraphobic and doesn't leave his apartment. He doesn't have a job. The only income he receives is from the taxpayers. He's on Social Security. Oh, shit.
God's sakes, if you're going to have something on the books, enforce the damn thing. Because the thing is, they're harassing people and utilizing ableist, racist, and homophobic motivations for their attack on these people. And that's what the motivation is. And with Mary, they tried to bully her off the internet. It didn't work, and she's back. And
she never left. That's the thing. She never left the internet. She privated her channel as a knee-jerk reaction from Adonis Paul laughing at her. She never really left. She can't stand not having the attention on her for more than 2 seconds. I mean, the attention off her for more than 2 seconds. Sorry.
That's all for this video.
Did I say it gets worse? Did I say it only gets worse from here on out, folks? If you believe me, then you obviously are correct. It does get worse because this is a video that he uploaded yesterday. And this is a video for the nurse that he's obsessed with.
So apparently, the people that harass me are very hell-bent on, assuming that I'm boring as hell. And, maybe I am. What I wanted to say, though, was I'm sure you found my Instagram. If you remember when you asked me about my Instagram, whether I was on Instagram or not, the only issue I have with online communication is I can't trust that people are the people that they say they are. Because obviously these people tend to impersonate other people. Most recently, they were impersonating someone I had followed on Instagram to try and what's called catfish me. I'm very not internet savvy because of my age. I've never gotten into computers. I never cared about computers or any of that stuff. But what I want to be clear is, honestly, well, first I want to explain the summer solstice will be on the 21st of June. So that will be the beginning of summer and the beginning of the countdown of summer stuff. Dun, dun, dun. But don't worry, I'm not dogmatic. And I probably will be available for autumn stuff and most likely winter stuff as well, because it doesn't seem like I'm doing much. But the cool thing is this, and the thing is, you do have my phone number and you can call me at any time that you feel fit to, whenever you feel comfortable. In the description are links to exact things that I would love to do with you. things like certain zoos, certain parks, certain things like that. Of course, if you simply just want to talk to me on the phone, I remember you were very interested in talking to me and you would like to talk to me. I would like to talk to you too. I'll admit, initially, being that I am as old as I am, yeah, maybe I, I was hoping perhaps you wanted more than someone to talk to, but I understand that you don't want more than someone to talk to, and that's perfectly fine. Okay.
He just wants someone to go berry picking. I don't see the problem with it. He just wants to go berry picking. He also wants to go apple bobbing. I mean, get real, James. Do you really think any woman in their right or wrong mind is going to fall for a jobless loser like you? Then again, there are people that I've seen who obviously have women. Hell, I am pretty much becoming a chick magnet myself because, well, hell, I'm becoming a chick magnet. I'm becoming a chick magnet myself because of my opinions, because of my sense of humor.
I really do think you're an amazing person. A lot of people don't understand that you can gain a deep connection with somebody, particularly on an intellectual basis.
I think it's because of my avatar. I think my avatar is attracting more females. Then again, I made him to look more of a bad. I kind of made him look like a bad boy.
I think you and I have a very deep intellectual connection.
My avatar is
I
too
do think we
based.
do share many of the same interests, and I think that that's a very good thing that
My
we
avatar
share
is
many
too
of the same
based.
interests. I think we probably will find that we disagree on some things, but of course that's not really an issue. The other thing is there's many fun.
I fucking hate that laugh. I fucking hate James's laugh. I know it's a joke, but that's the funny thing is my sense of humor, my wisecracks. I mean, like what Security Monolizard said, I come up with really, really good zingers. And I do come up with really good zingers. It's just right on the nose. No pun intended. Speaking of nose, honk. And speaking of nose, honk, honk.
Fun things we can do. I've left links to them. There's wine tours and things like that also. And but the only issue with that, of course, is you probably know I'm probably supposed to not drink any alcohol. So I didn't think to offer wine
so terrifying.
tours, although I would gladly take you on a wine tour. It's I don't think we would need anything to enhance our conversation with each other. For example, these people are laughing about berry picking. Okay, now you might not like to berry pick. Okay, that might not be your favorite thing to do, and it doesn't have to be. There's plenty of things to do, and of course, if you discover you want to do something else, you don't strike me at all as somebody that goes clubbing. Okay, I recognize that you're different from most people, and I think that's why you were so interested in having somebody to talk to. Is I think it's very difficult for you to find somebody to talk to, and I think that we clicked very well immediately when we first started talking about chiropractic and the use of chiropractic to treat tachycardia. I thought that we clicked very well. It was almost like we flowed. Our conversation flowed very nicely, and I think that I don't think there's any need for anything to enhance our conversation, alcohol or otherwise. I think that we do fine simply speaking with one another. Um, the other thing is, like I said, if you want to do stuff with me,
Apple picking. What are you, 12? Oh, wait. Who am I? Look who I'm talking to. This is a man who is literally a 12-year-old trapped in a grown man's body.
I'm more than happy to drive. I know gas is expensive at the moment. I would love to go to the shore or to the park, or there's many very nice parks. I don't know if you're nature oriented.
We all know why he's into women. We all know why he wants to breed, is what he's saying. If they're old enough to bleed, they're old enough to breed. He must breed.
I know I am. That doesn't matter, though. I mean, if you're not interested in nature, there's plenty of other things we can do. I can tell that you're quite intellectually geared. So I know that you're interested in museums. And the beauty is, because of where we live, we don't really have to go too far to enjoy a lot of different things. And that's what's very neat about where we live. Between New Jersey and Pennsylvania and our unique area of Pennsylvania, not so much where I'm at, but more so in Upper Bucks and Central Bucks and places like that. There's very interesting things to do. And very many museums and things of that nature. And if that doesn't interest you, we can do whatever you do. If you really did like to go clubbing, I would.
You've never been to a club, James. You've never been to a club. So, again, I'm beginning to think that this guy's never had sex.
Would not mind taking you clubbing. One of the things that's interesting is these people act as though what they don't understand is right now.
You know what, Michael? You're right. You are right on the ball. I mean, it makes sense, right? James doesn't have a job. He has no means to support himself. Most of the money he receives is from welfare. He has no income. So, yeah, it would make sense why he thinks going apple picking or berry picking or going to like these festivals or whatever they're called. He has no job. He has no means of employment. He's sponging off the government.
Now I'm about good conversation with a good person.
He does look scary.
Genuine. That's all I want. As a genuine person to share genuine thoughts and genuine feelings with me. And, I've wasted a good portion of my life with non-genuine people. And
oh, that's us. Oh, you haven't seen the half of the people that fuck with you. I mean, some people are part of the DC. There's also the fuck people, and combined together, we are a force to be reckoned with when it comes to someone like you, James. I mean, you're more of a bitch than Letitia and Trisha put together. You're more bitch made than Adrasdia.
And it's been an issue. And the thing is, it's funny because the one gentleman was joking about, psychedelics would enhance berry picking.
Psychedelics! Berry picking. He said picking.
Already done those things. I was in my early 20s. Well, not even my early 20s, in my teens to early 20s. When I was about 20, I stopped everything. From the age of 21 until now, I gave up everything. I don't do any psychedelics. I don't do anything like that, or it's just not something I do. I'm more interested in wholesome, genuinely wholesome, genuine time with a caring person that genuinely wants to spend time with me. And if that time is only a conversation over the phone, that's perfectly fine. But I would love.
James is either a virgin or he had sex once at a young age. Is the type that would. Michael Hatfield says James is either a virgin or he had sex once at a young age. He is the type of person that would hire a prostitute and after sex asks her to marry him. You're right. You're probably right on the ball. This is totally a lowered expectations ad for Matt TV. Freddie McDonald says. Robin, Letitia, and James honk honk and beep beep. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. I love you guys.
Love to do something with you at some point if you were if you were feeling up to it. And that's all for this video.
All right.
And don't forget.
Oh shit! I forgot. I always have to introduce this. Oh shit! Yes. Our next video will be none other than, yes, James is an idiot. He's a boy. He is literally a boy. Mary's crazy. Letitia's a cunt. But we always have to have a palate cleanser. And who better to make us feel better about ourselves than our good friend, Tony Chase. Now, before we play some of his videos, I got to show his theme song. Now, before we play Tony Chase's shit, I have to it's always a necessity to show Tony Chase's theme song.
We gon' hump them, we gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' hump them, we gon' suck their dicks off. It's about dick, it's about penis. Men are from Mars, but I'm from Venus. Put it in the butt. The butt.
Yes.
We gon' hump them.
Introducing a man with a 40-inch dick. The one, the only, Tony Chase.
We gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' hump them. We gon' suck their dicks off. It's about dick. It's about penis. Men are from Mars, but I'm from Venus. Put it in the butt. Stick them in the shower and take what's ours. I want to drain the main vein. Prostate massage so insane until you scream. I'm so motherfucking gay. Women gonna fuck though. Masturbation, ejaculation, slinging lots of semen to the masses. Face to face and now we fornicating. Pussy only when I'm busting asses. Meat on you so thick indeed. When I'm pumping hard, you're gonna scream, mama. Don't bring condoms to the queen, Rama. Coming on you with the stream, mana.
Now let's go take a look at Tony Chase. And now, I always got to make sure I play Tony Chase's intro. Every time I do it, I always bring up Tony Chase. I always have to make sure I play his intro.
And don't forget, in reference to people calling me a fake, in reference to their activity of calling me a fake.
This guy's my favorite. This guy's my fucking favorite of all the cows that we talk about. I love him. I fucking love this dude. Why?
That is a violation of certified documents. And that can be considered attempted murder. Reference to people calling me a fake in reference to who.
Why are people trying to call him a fake? Why are people trying to kill this guy? I mean, it's not as if he has 41 inches on him. Why is the satellite man trying to steal his dick? Because it's about dick. It's about penis.
Who my parents are.
We
You
go
guys
suck his
understand
dicks
that?
off.
My biological parents. You guys understand that, right?
Rattlechan,
So
how
reference to
dare
government.
you steal his...
Or cops,
How
or
dare you
people, and
fuck
business, or
his
people
teeth up?
on Wall Street, or people in the media, or people in movies and
We
television,
go suck your dick.
or any company,
It's about
or any
dick.
business,
It's about penis.
calling
Men
me
are
a
from
fake
Mars. I'm from Venus.
is lawsuits against them. Any person denying my identity of who my biological parents are when the royal protocol's in the media and the documentations are there, and these government people calling me a fake, that's attempted murder, 100%. And that's financial fraud.
That is the $1 million question, Rattlechan. Why would anyone steal his penis? It's probably like he probably uses it as like a tripod.
Of them trying to steal my mother and father's estates. So in reference to people calling me a fake of who my biological parents are, and in reference to my mother and father's estates or my grandparents, that's grounds for lawsuits and prosecution.
This is Tony Chase. The satellite man has been trying to steal this man's penis for years. And they've been fucking up with his teeth. And they probably were the ones that murdered his parents and are stealing his estate.
Royal Protocol's in the media 24 hours a day. It's been there since I was born. And get people in court. Those people that are denying my identity must get prosecuted and sued.
Get her done.
And find out what race and religion those people are that are denying my identity.
Who are these people? Do they glow in the dark? Do you see them when you're driving? Shit. And you know and now we are on the segment where we look at the nitty gritty of the people that are known only as IP2. If you are a fan of the show, you know that after I do an entire stream on the lolcast, I always have to take a trip to the wild side of the internet. And there are a lot of unsavory characters that I take a gander at. That's why we're going into the section of IP2 territory, where I look at 2 videos from IP2, from the people of IRL, from IRL streamers, and I pretty much critique them in the best way. So, like I said, before the stream went down, we will take a look at some IP2 people. Yes, so Trishalicious, the other Trisha, not Trisha, Trisha, the shittier Trisha, is now going off on Captain Content and Iala. I don't know why. I think this has to do with being at an Aaron Carter concert. Because we all know that Trishalicious is obsessed with Aaron Carter. She's more obsessed with Aaron Carter than she is her daughter. And trigger warning, you're going to hear a child crying in the background. I'm just going to let you know. You're going to hear a child crying in the background and you're going to get pissed off. So this is a warning. Anyway, let's get started. Let's begin the video.
Well, you're a faggot, so we're not talking about you.
Whoa!
Aaron Carter. A real man. A sexy man.
I don't think he's that sexy. Aaron Carter's a washed-up pop musician, and I've talked about him in my Crystal Ann stream. And what is it with these washed-up celebrities that attracts the attention of gutter trash?
You're just gay.
Yeah, that's pretty true for the most part. Yeah.
Isn't she smart? We hate you.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. I agree, Captain should apologize to you, though.
He's nice to you.
That's Captain Content, but the person that's berating Captain is Trishalicious, and you can hear her daughter, who is like 5 at this time, repeating what she's saying. And it pisses me off just hearing that.
He didn't say that to you. He did hurt her feelings really bad.
And yes, I have talked about Trishalicious. I did a stream on Trishalicious a while back, and she is a very toxic person.
It was like that.
If you don't remember that I talked about
Apologize, Captain. Captain,
Playmate
apologize.
Tessie, who is just about, who's basically what
Be nice to her.
I mean,
That was
Nicer.
mean.
Let me say this.
Tell her it's like
See,
more
he's so
complicated.
mean.
Trisha Licious is
I
what
don't
Playmate
want
Tessie
you.
will
Tell
be
her
in
it's more
20 years.
complicated.
I do not want you. I think I am not attracted to you, just so you know.
Okay.
I
If
want you
she
to know
isn't
that. I
already
know you
that
have
right
this
now.
weird fantasy in your head for like a long, like months and months and months. Almost over a year now, honestly. It's been over a year. It was March last year that we met. But
Okay.
I don't want you at all. At all. I think you're like I'm ready to, unlike Minette, I'm ready to accept you for who you are. And that's all I wanted the whole time. Can I get on stream?
Yeah.
That's all I wanted the whole time, was to be friends with this MF, not to be lovers. You still stink, by the way.
Yeah.
I can smell you from here.
Definitely.
But like I will still, it's okay. I'll still be friends with you, even though you need like a product for your to cleanse out your system. I found the perfect product for you. By the way, it's called YouPoo.
All right.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
I mean, either I don't
Check
like you
it out.
because all of your jokes about children at all. But like, I'm not gonna beat up on you or anything or be crazy on you.
Okay.
But like, I definitely don't want to be with you, and you need to understand that.
Thanks for letting me know.
Please, I'm telling you, look at me. I'm telling you, look at me in my eyes right now. I'm telling you in person, Max. What
You're right. Captain Content don't play that shit.
drugs are you on? Why are your eyes so glassy? Your eyes are like, it looks like you're about to cry. Why are your
fucking hate
eyes so
cunt.
wet looking? It's creepy.
All right.
Yeah, this is beer, not.
Yeah, meth. I'm on meth, Trisha.
Well, why are your eyes so glassy, dude?
That's
Is
my-
that
well,
is that what meth does? I
yeah,
don't know.
That's meth.
I don't know because I don't do meth.
PCP.
But you look fucking crazy. Out
All
of your
right.
mind.
Anonymous sent $3.
I don't want
Oh,
you,
look,
so
it's
get over
Mother of the
yourself.
Year.
Okay.
Thinks she's hot
Thanks
to
for
all.
letting me know.
Whales.
Thank you for letting me
Welcome
know.
from the heavens, we dodged a bullet with that one.
I actually want you because we don't want you.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah,
I
so
appreciate
take
it.
off.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Exactly. Take the disc and run.
Yeah.
Take the disc and run.
This
It's
bitch
in the back
doesn't
of the
even
car.
care about her daughter. Who's
If I was coming right now, I would have been like holding like you.
Oh no. That's the saddest part, that a kid is like being like
You guys that you know how the government
brainwashed and manipulated.
The government? I picked you.
and that's what pisses me off is that she's gaslighting her own daughter. She's gassing her own daughter to say this shit.
Manipulated you guys too hard to function.
I pity the fool. I pity the fool. I don't care.
Yes.
I just pity the fool. But you
Captain,
don't think that part is true.
Captain needs all
Okay.
those lights on the shoes.
That is true. Sheridan, come down here, please. That is true. Captain.
Oh,
he
that was a
does-
big burn.
All right.
Yes, he does.
I got it. Yeah.
And like
I
he has
overheard it.
sub whales that want to F with him because he's. I don't know who wants to stay with someone that smells like a porta potty.
Okay.
I really
Okay.
don't know who.
Uh-huh.
This is just disturbingly bad.
Guys, clipped
Dude,
it and shipped it.
All right.
you literally stink.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll do an interview with him.
Sulfur.
I'll do an interview.
Yeah, he smells like a
Okay,
dead.
okay.
It's true.
This is not light.
It's not me. It's my demons. They smell like sulfur and
The
sewage.
power of Christ compels you, motherfucker.
It's pretty bad, yeah. If you get close enough to it.
Why is a child up at this hour? Why the fuck is your daughter up? She should be in bed. Isn't it past her bedtime? Why are you bringing her out like this?
I know you have. I know you know what it's like. You definitely you'll be close enough. That's right.
That'll be in the clips.
Yes, let's do it. Sonic knows. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
People go on my
I don't
Instagram
know,
to see the
like,
clip.
Why are we protecting this fucking faggot?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Ma'am! Ma'am! Damn! Double damn! There's a kid present in the vicinity. There is a fucking kid in the vicinity. You shouldn't be saying that shit in front of your daughter, Trisha. Sorry about that.
By the way, because he stinks. Look at him backing up like a clear little bitch. She's scared of me. So scared. Like,
Ma'am!
I'm just saying he stinks. He literally stinks. That's all I'm gonna say. He stinks.
Is Sheridan running around with Gucci's? And again, Gucci's has the mind of a 4-year-old, so hardly no one notices.
Like, I'm not gonna physically fight you. You wish I cared that much about you, but I don't.
I know.
I'm not in love with you. Figure it out.
We heard
We
that.
know.
Yeah.
I know you want to think that, but you're delusional.
And that's another thing. Trisha Licious did give Captain Content a few blowjobs to she pretty much blew him to get on IP2.
You're insane. You're fat and you stink. About you. Stick to
And yeah, there's Gucci's.
dude. I got you.
Anonymous sent $3. Trisha, grow up and learn how to be a real mother. Teaching your child some bad habits. CPS is watching.
True. They have been watching. CPS has been monitoring Trisha's time with her daughter.
That way because of what he did to her. It has nothing to do with me teaching my child anything. It has to do with our personal experience. Figure it out. Figure it out.
It's a very nice hat.
At least Aaron's nice to you, right? He gives you free hats. What did Captain ever give you? Nothing but a hard time.
Yeah. I mean, Mary, my mommy had to get my.
I love this song.
And this is the thing, about the other Trisha, not Trisha, not TT. Trisha Licious, not TT. I can tolerate TT because she's stupid. Or she acts stupid. She's so self-centered. And TT's daughter is grown. Trisha Licious's daughter, Sheridan, is still a child. The fact that they're allowing her to bring her own daughter, to bring her little daughter out to these adult events goes to show that, honestly, no wonder you've had your kid taken from your custody. Visitation rights is what I was looking for.
Yes.
Yes.
And you made me forget about my binoculars.
Yeah, well, at least he gave them back finally.
Yeah, but that was you who got them.
Yeah, because we had to get him back, and he was scared too.
Goddamn, you look weird, Captain.
He was scared.
Yeah.
Too. He was scared. He was scared. He was scared about giving the binoculars back. It's nice, except for you. You're a weird.
This has got to be the shittiest quality.
Because he's afraid to get close to children, probably. I don't know why, because he has weird feelings about children. So he's like, oh, this is weird. I feel I'm getting a bone. I can't be around any children. You're a weirdo, dude. You're a weirdo, dude. Seriously. I'm getting a feel and
Hey,
Jessica's
Lauren.
discharge panties sent $3. Captain, stop stalking Trisha. You fucking stink. You smell like farts. With Trisha's daughter. Everyone fucking hates you. Asshole faggot.
I just had to take it off the VTuber thing because it's affecting the stream. Maybe that's why I was having problems.
Weirdo.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh my god, you.
Uh-oh.
I had to get rid of the avatar because it was causing a disruption to the stream. I apologize.
No,
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Louis paid to park here. He paid $20.
Okay, so you pay. Where is your RV parked?
It's where I sent you I sent you the address. It's around the side streets.
Okay, I'm
I'm kind of worried about it.
Yeah, I had to shut down the Animash because it was causing a little disruption.
I'm not gonna lie.
And you talk so much shit, and you're still with this fucking faggot.
Did you invite her?
Ma'am, there's a kid present.
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
She's here.
Okay, so I'm gonna meet you at the Planet Fitness. I'm gonna meet you at the Planet Fitness.
She followed me up to the
Yeah, I
parking
know.
lot.
She's really weird.
I was here first. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, can you get away from me? You're like way too old.
I was here first. I didn't follow you nowhere.
I'm gonna meet you at the Planet Fitness. Okay.
Okay. Meet your.
Someone bitch slap Trisha, please. Come on. Someone is Rickzilla gonna have to choke a bitch? Is Rickzilla gonna have to choke a bitch, Robin?
Stinky fat fucking faggot at Planet Fitness. You fat bitch. Size 6 my ass, bitch. Ow!
God damn. Her voice is so shrill. It's like her voice is like nails on a chalkboard. At this point, I prefer TT over this Trisha. Hell, I would rather take Trisha Paytas over this cunt. Even though Trisha Paytas is plastic as fuck.
Size 6 my ass.
Let's go.
I'm the Metal King.
14.
By the way, I'm the fucking Lizard King, by the way.
Quit lying already. Liars.
What do you mean by size 6?
Scratch that. I'm the Lizard God.
What is wrong?
Unarmed old lady there that doesn't like the screaming. The dog don't like the screaming.
If that helps, can you come on? Leave the dog alone. I understand. I just didn't know.
And I hope you never do understand.
Okay, but I'm
But
trying
you're
to
being
put
really
myself
loud and you're being really obnoxious.
Well,
there
we're
are
out
people
here.
who live right there.
Okay, why are you walking your dog at like this time of night? First of all,
Because of people here that.
we're sorry. Well, then why are you walking her this time of night?
No,
Don't get close to me. Don't get close to me, Captain.
Like seriously.
Most.
Okay, well, it's fine. You're free to walk your dog, and we'll get out of your way.
Thank you.
Me and my little child won't scare your dog. It's
Maybe you should have. I don't know.
from a concert.
Maybe, I don't know. Why are you bringing your kid out late this night? Why are you bringing your kid out late this night? Shouldn't she be at her grandparents'? Shouldn't she be with her foster family? Why are you allowed visitation rights to your daughter, knowing that you don't even care about her? You just treat your own daughter like garbage. And she's like she's like 5 years old, right? She's pretty much out of diapers. She just
We just got done at a concert. We just got done at a concert.
Yeah, this quality is shit.
No, but so. You're cute, sweetheart.
Yeah, I realize. Yeah.
Let's all be friends. Thank you. We're peaceful people. I'm sorry you were too loud. I apologize. Yeah, we're sorry you lost your arm, and we apologize for being too loud. Thanks, Captain. Fuck you. You're an asshole. Stormy? What a nutcase. Stalker! Stalker!
My God.
Sorry, I'm not
This Trisha is more annoying than the other one.
Well, my stalker is stalking me, so it's hard for me not to yell. See, look, your stalker? Every time I try to move, he just, yeah.
All right. I'm done with this one.
Yep.
Let's go on to another ass. All right.
Hey.
So if you don't know who Only Use Me Blade is, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you know about Only Use Me Blade. I've featured him on several streams in the past. He used to be a big gamer. He used to be like a figurehead in like the Call of Duty days until he fell off the wagon, and is pretty much a drunk. He's pretty much drunk throughout the streams he's been in. He has been in and out of like rehab. He's been in and out of prison. He's a tragedy.
Don't do that. You're such a faggot, dude. Don't do that. Oh, gee. I knew the you don't know me. You don't know me, stupid. Hey, stupid. Hi, geezer. I broke my screen. See, are you happy? I'm not happy about that, dude. Come on, dude. Hey, fuck off. No. All right, so I took an L. Are you happy? All right. What's up, man? What's your name? My name's Jay. Jay. Oh, we're good. We're good. See, you're in trouble already. All right. What an idiot. What's up, guys? Hey, we're good. We're good.
I don't know who the fuck Geezer is. I just know is that if you're going out of your way to egg Blade, you're wasting your time.
Oh, they weren't even here for me. Fuck off, loser.
As far as I'm concerned, Only Use Me. As far as I'm concerned, Blade has pretty much killed a majority of his brain cells from all those time of. Sorry, Blade has pretty much killed every last brain cell after years of alcohol abuse.
You notice I didn't say a word about you, geezer?
Good night, Mike.
You notice I didn't say a word about you?
Well, good night, Michael. Good night, Michael. Michael, I'll see you in the next stream. Hopefully the internet won't crap out on me like it did earlier tonight. And we'll be back on Wednesday anyways.
Every time I go to egg somebody, it never fucking breaks, man. But you know, everything's good. Everything's good. We're good, bro. Yep. Sure? No, yeah, we're positive. We're good. We're good. There. I'll say so. All right. Well, tomorrow night if you want, we'll kick it if you want. Peace. Let's break bread. All right, I'll get you tomorrow. I have to wake up early tomorrow in the morning. But, yeah, I'm going. Don't worry.
That's Blade right there.
Well, that was fun.
And now is my favorite segment of the show. Now here's my favorite segment of the show, guys. For all you who have been around for the past few months, we all know that I like to share with you the unholiness that is the one and only Ethan Ralph. If you don't know, Ethan Ralph has been the subject of ridicule as of recently, ever since his recent trip to Portugal went horribly awry when Cog and his buddy were caught by surprise by Ralph, who pretty much was trying to start a fight. I mean, they were blind. Cog and his friend were blindsided by when Ralph came up behind them. But we all know that another player is in the mix. If you've seen my video, if you've seen my stream where I was reviewing the debate between Mr. Medicare and Nick Fuentes, you would know that the leader of the white race, the leader of the Gripers and the Catboys, is pretty much a control freak. So without further ado, let us share this moment. So Nick Fuentes is denying having a Twitter account, but former best friends thinks he's lying. Well, of course he's lying. Also, I want to give a shout out to Sunrise Studios for putting these clips together because they're funny as hell.
I didn't think I would make it for today, but I got sunrises on the way. Some days it's just hard to see the light, but that does mean I'm going down without a fight. And I've held back for a long fucking time.
God damn, Ethan Ralph looks terrible. So I take it that there's not going to be a fight between Ralph and Warski.
The sun finally hits against my skin, and I feel a warmth coming.
Oh, come on. I like Mersh.
From within. It was the
end of the line. God damn. A little reminder who is irrelevant and who isn't. Groiper. All right, I'm just going to skip ahead.
That's great.
Real Tomahawk Llama sent $5. Whoa, I had pizza tonight too, smile.
Let's go. Good.
Unreturned Groiper sent $3. Nick, is Crabs 9000 on Twitter a fake account? Kiwi Farms fags are claiming it was you and posted gay porn. I'm sure it's bullshit, but wanted to hear your take.
No, that's not my account. My last account was Chumbucket at Chumbucket 5000. So no, that's not my account. I haven't made a new account since Chumbucket. I tried to make a new account this morning, but I need to get a different IP address. I tried to make it from my phone, and it made me verify with email. And when it makes you verify for email, that means it's restricted, which means it asks you for the same phone number again 12 hours later. So no, that's not my account. No proof that that's my account. And the proof is every day. Well, I don't even know. I just want to expose.
I think I might need to take a look at this Ernie person. Because that's got to be, but I'll save that for off the bat. I don't need to.
My process here, but every day when I make an account, I go out and tell people, hey, new account, this is it. So that's easily disprovable. Every new account that I made, there's receipts for it in multiple group chats where I go in and say, hey, everybody, new account, it's Chum Bucket, it's Krabby Patty, it's whatever. So...
Are you prepared to say that, Nick, with your dick on a stack of hentai?
No, that's not my Twitter account. Nope, haven't been able to make a new one yet, but I will make.
We all know that Nick Fuentes has a lot of yaoi hentai on his computer.
Another one probably tomorrow. Because what I got to do is I got to get on another Wi-Fi. That's the problem. I got to get on someone else's Wi-Fi so I get a different IP address so I could bypass restriction.
I was searching around the internet.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, I was searching around the mom. I was searching around the internet, and all of a sudden, I was downloading this thing, and I got a computer virus.
I want to see it. Show me what.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! I deleted the virus.
For downloading.
I deleted the virus. Oh my God, Mom. I had a computer virus, and I got scared that I had the virus. And when I was getting out of my chair, my pants were slipping, and I was pulling them up and getting back on the chair. I got scared, and my pants slipped down a little when I was pulling them up. Mom, I'm telling the
We all know what Nick is looking at.
Hey, Butthead, how come I'm white? Because your mom's white, dumbass. He's got a fat
Oh my God.
little face. Yeah, he looks a little better in this video. Like, he doesn't look as ugly.
Fucking Beavis and Butthead. Oh my God, I love it.
Never mind. Yeah. Hey.
This isn't Spinal Tap. This sucks. Whoa, look at his face.
Yeah, his face sucks. Shut up.
You will cooperate with the almighty Bangholio.
Butthead, keep that up and I'm gonna put the smack down on your ass, biatch.
Poopy!
Hey, poop! Did you say, Beaver? I said shut up. I'm gonna put the smack down on your ass, biatch.
That's enough, Beavis.
Beavis, your mom is a depraved, worthless slut. Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's true. If you've ever watched Beavis and Butthead Do America, there were these former roadies from Motley Crue who turned drifters, whom Beavis and Butthead met in the desert, and it was revealed that these two guys were their fathers, except they're too stupid enough to know about it. So these former roadies made a stop to Highland, where they're from. And it turns out, yeah, Beavis and Butthead's mothers were sluts. They were sluts. Shut up!
Yes, ma'am, please. Daughter, why?
Tell to your fucking face that you're a whore. That you're a fucking whore.
That's true.
Volt says the idea that the half tab of the femboy trap gay porn was planned by
Raffle Mail facts. This is Jaden McNeil, who used to be Nick Francis's best friend before he snaked on a good and loyal man. Couldn't be me. I don't give a fuck. You understand? I'll tell it to your fucking face online. I don't give a fuck.
Faker for 0.05 seconds to own Nick is a hilarious
right
nuclear
there,
grade
folks.
copium. Yeah, it's even a bigger cope when you hear this guy talk behind the scenes and you're like trying to help him. You're like, maybe you'd like girls. Maybe you'd want to pursue girls if you weren't like addicted to certain things. And that's like rotting your brain. As your friend, maybe you should stop watching stuff. And if you did that, maybe you would start pursuing like real relationships, things that we've talked about before. And then this happens and it's like, yeah, that sounds like Nick, frankly. Sounds a lot like Nick. Rainbow Trout says, okay, Jaden, come clean. Did you ever hear Nick punching his clown to tranny porn? Any shaking bed frames upstairs? Also, looks like you got some color in the sun. You don't look like a pasty cracker, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm red now. No, I was 2 floors below the guy. I was 2 floors below, but I would be lying if he didn't.
Oh, he's talking. What Jaden is? He's talking about the Twitter account, Twitter account that people think is Nick Fuentes. It hardly matters. I'm going to skip over this because, again, it doesn't really mean anything yet. But, yeah.
So, anyway.
And now, I know it's not you, Nick. We're talking about the other Nick, Nick Fuentes. The bad Nick. I mean, we've got a lot of Nicks here. We've got a lot of Nicks here, and the only good Nicks I can think of are this Nick and Rickzilla. Not Fuentes. Fuck Fuentes. Rickzilla's all right. It's just, he's a lawyer. Rickzilla is a lawyer. The one true evil. Yes, Fuentes is the one true evil one. So, let us take a look at the main event, or at least second to main, our last video of the evening. We're talking about the Gunt. Ethan motherfucking Ralph. The guy that got his ass whooped in the streets of Portugal.
It's literally true. I ate poop out of somebody's ass. It was delicious.
Yep. Let me hear that again.
It's literally true. I ate poop out of somebody's ass. It was delicious.
Oh my God, the fact that they edited that shit together just to make it sound like Ethan Ralph loves eating da poo-poo is so hilarious. I love it. Eat da poo-poo.
Yeah, I'm not a coward like you. I don't have to run from things I've done in life, you understand?
You eat poop. Oh, come on, Ralph. You eat poop. Ralph eats poop, right? It's not poo. Fucking poo-poo. Tsunami.
Some days it's just hard to see the light, but that does mean going down without a fight.
They're doing over at Broke Dick Farms. I don't give a fuck about. I hope the place goes under, and I don't give a fuck.
The sun finally hits against my skin.
I really don't give a fuck.
In the end, there could be only one Nick. Do I look 5'1" to you, bitch?
It was the
end of the line.
It was the beginning of some new sunshine.
So Ethan Ralph got his ass whooped in Portugal again.
Oh, yeah. My name is Ethan, and I want to suck Jim's cock.
You said it, not me. love
Cog looking like an absolute bum right now. Can it look any worse for him?
I can say the same about you, Ralph. Look at you.
Wow. Sad. Matter of fact, I didn't even know for sure I was going to go out and do a show like this today. But he was talking so much shit. I was like, yeah, of course. Oh, you want to talk shit? Okay, here I am. Do you think I was going to hide?
We all know that Ralph cannot back out of a fight. Every time, but we all know that Ralph doesn't win. Have you seen how Ralph fights? He gets his ass handed to him more than once. The last time he went to Portugal, he had his purse stolen.
What a bum. Who? Exactly. Where you at, Cog? Sad. Sad.
I'm right here, pussy. Has he actually figured out the mobile studio? Come get me, bitch.
Oh, now you're saying I ran away?
I live that real outlaw shit that these left-wing pussies only talk about.
What a sad figure. Why did he even come to Portugal?
To up your ass. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to go on maybe he wanted to get out of England. And besides, Portugal is almost close to England, so yeah. And also to whoop your ass.
I love how everyone's seen a 5-second clip as well of that 45-minute stream. It's hilarious to me.
I don't call the police on a fight. Only pussies do that, which they were also claiming that they were doing while all this is going on. Lol.
I'm supposed to meet up with him? Like, what did he think? It's unbelievable. I mean, I'm not hiding. I'm in the middle of Lisbon.
Another all-time banger from the kill scene. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Good night, Robin. Good night, Robin.
This is why I hate this working class stuff. Because, in case you haven't noticed, poor people suck a lot of the time. You know, like
retard.
But you directly attack me, and not only directly attack me, but you.
What's the attack though? That you're not white? I mean, does that really hurt your feelings?
I just skipped ahead because it's pointless.
It says this. He's not even white. I mean, it's just such a juvenile thing.
I mean, it was pretty much just me fucking with you. Like, I really don't understand. So then you sent a tweet out and you said, hold on, I'm trying to find your original tweet. I actually thought it was funny, to give you credit. You said whiter than your children would be. Excuse me.
Which is true.
Yeah, well, okay. that probably is true.
Not that you care.
I really don't care, but yeah, that's true actually. But he did other stuff too, like talk about coke use and stuff, personal stuff.
So what, you guys? Oh, are we really gonna pretend all?
Yeah, but come on, that was out of line.
Moral arbiters.
So me and you go snort on coke, and then we get.
You guys know I'm a Catholic. I'm traditional, but are we really gonna pretend that Baked Alaska deserves this over the top bullying?
Hey,
I mean, more than anything, I hate the mob. I hate the mob that's going to turn this into this vicious cycle of everyone's hating on Baked. Let's hate on Baked.
Nick, if you don't know everything that had happened up to this point, you don't understand why a lot of us are pissed off.
Yeah.
Right. And
well, technically, everybody was pissed off at Baked because, well, Bake's a shyster. Bake's a fucking shyster. He's a snitch.
I don't think anything warrants the kind of. I mean, it's just straight up.
My straight up
right.
my straight response to him was because.
Well, I think a lot of people were criticizing him because of Aaron. Don't you understand where he rightly is upset that he got all that flack? I mean, originally, when I came into it on the Ralph Retort stream, and I was like, why is everybody mad at Baked Alaska? I've been following this. Everybody said, oh, well, it's because he, like, spurred out on his live chat, which is, like, big fucking deal. Like, so what? You know, Medicare, who I like, he's going to make it into this. He's shitting on the people who made him big. There is so much excess in the live chat. Are we going to pretend like on my live chat all day long, the kind of profanity and the gross stuff that goes on there? The worst you could say is he spurred out on the live chat. Big deal. People said, oh.
This is during, and keep in mind that this is during the day of Internet Blood Sports. And I guess now we're seeing history repeat itself in other communities. I mean,
well, he's hanging around with Aaron. He's hanging around with these weird people. But then he comes on to Blood Sports, and you guys not only say, oh, Aaron's actually okay, but we're going to bring her on for a regular role. Don't you understand where he's coming from at the very least? I mean, we have to have some.
Maybe I'll beat Ralph up. Maybe I'll beat Ralph in Mortal Kombat.
I think some level of empathy that we're all, I think, on the same page. We're all, obviously, we were all cool up until about a minute ago. We're all doing kind of the same thing, either as competitors or as hosts for the Blood Sports. And here's this guy where he's getting just shit down the throat. I mean, like, people are all over him because of this Aaron chick. And I think I'm not familiar with how involved you are with that. But then you go on and say, we're going to hire her on our show. I mean, don't you see where he has some legitimate grievance there?
Can I just say this, though? At every step of the way, he dug his hole further.
I don't know. I heard a lot of just nasty stuff said about him. I mean, people saying that he's not a real man. He's a pussy. He should kill himself. I mean, well, saying that he's not a real man. He's a pussy. He should kill himself. I mean, because you got.
Plus, what is he so mad about? I mean, people were laughing at him. I understand. It's you know, nobody likes to be laughed at.
Just a lot of nasty, and it's unwarranted.
What are you saying, though? Please, no bully, though. Come on.
I feel to see. Yeah, well, no. Look, Baked Alaska. Here's kind of the thing here. At the end of the day, Baked Alaska is a human being.
You understand that I'm a person, don't you? You guys understand that I am a person.
Sargoy! Sargoy! He's a goy.
Hey, Baked Alaska is a human being.
Human being. He's a human being, everyone. Baked Alaska is a human being. But not like Allie Bean.
But you just have to be able to laugh at it at a certain point, right? Like,
well, yeah, it's easy for
dude. I've been arrested. What are you talking about? You just posted my
you.
mugshot on your fucking Twitter. You don't.
Well, that's
about it.
Well, and we'll get into that.
What?
We'll
like,
get into that in a moment.
But you're like, please don't bully. Please, poor Baked Alaska. Please don't bully him. Oh, you guys are so fucking mean to Baked Alaska. Oh God, please leave the guy alone. Oh my God, and you're doing all this shit. Like, come on, dude.
Shut the fuck up, fag. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that in a moment.
Why? Well, that's true. Commentary channels have been at war with each other since the early days of Gamergate. I mean, this isn't anything new. I've seen a lot of these commentary channels that pretty much go after people. Hell, I'm seeing it now with the drama with the true crime community, the people who are defending Letiti, and the people who are pointing out the facts that Letiti is a monster. And we have the hater nation against the negative nation.
You
big of a
deserve.
cup are you?
Why you deserve?
Is he paying you right now? Is that what's
Why
going on?
you
Like, I don't
deserve what
understand.
you have coming? Listen, you 5'1", 300.
I'm not even 5.
Do I look 5'1" to you, bitch? Yes! Yes! Finally, you said it.
Hacky Mary and drunken slob felon.
Come
We
here and
will
meet me
get
in
into
public,
that.
bitch.
We will get into
Okay,
that. Yeah,
okay.
you're real
Okay,
tough.
guys.
You're real tough.
Talking over.
Ben Shapiro
Talking
We
over
will
each
get
other.
into that in a moment.
Discount Ben
Guys,
Shapiro, by the way. But you said, Ethan, you shouldn't lash out.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, those people are scum. Yeah, those people are scum, Zilla. Yeah, those people are scum, Zilla. The crime meets drama. Yeah, those people are dipshits. And those people are scumbags. I mean, the people like Bullhorn Betty, people like Molly Golightly. And don't forget Perplex Cutie. Yeah, those people are obvious bad. And the fact what Bullhorn Betty did to Frank, to Crude AF, this could have gotten worse. It could have gotten worse. I mean, we've seen when people take doxing way too far. And Bullhorn Betty is not going to stop at just doxing someone's family. It's going to come to the point where she is tired of waiting for the law, waiting for someone's life to be ruined. Bullhorn Betty is not above. Yes, Bullhorn Betty is not above swatting. It's going to come to the point where she will resort to swatting and try to lie to the police and say that this person has a gun to their kid's head. And I've seen this happen when INX or Karen or Caron tried to have Ella T. Petty killed by telling the cops that she has a gun to her kid's head. I mean, these people are dangerous. They are not content with doxing. They want to ruin lives. Hell, they want to end lives over petty arguments.
Others when your entire life is a massive self-own, you fat slob. Then you posted a picture of me and my wife, which my wife was, you know why you did that. You're trying to roll up
Why
your,
did I do that?
your front.
Why did I do that, Ethan?
Okay, well tell me why you did it. You're here, why don't you just say it?
Oh, just to show the real winner, Mr. Ethan Ralph.
Just to drag my wife into it, right?
I think it's
exactly. And don't get me started on INX C'est La Vie. If you don't know, if you aren't aware of who INX is, she's Karen. I think Ella T. Petty talked about her. Well, Ella T. Petty talks about Karen. And I think Ms. Parker hosted a stream where she brought a few people who were associated with Karen back in like March or April. Now, these people are relentless.
it's kind of funny how you take me posting a picture of your wife as an insult. I think it's
No, I don't take it as an insult. I do not take it.
very
I love
telling
my
that
wife's fucking
you're
beautiful, dude. You little 19. You'll never have a woman like my wife.
you're very triggered by this.
You will never have a woman like my wife. Brilliant,
Really?
intelligent,
Really?
fucking beautiful.
I should hope I would never.
You fucking dirty.
If you want to know more about INX or Karen, you should check out Ella T. Petty.
Went back stick. No, I'm trying to talk. But anyway, no, it's
I
not
want a
that.
wife
It's that
without a
you drug
mustache.
her into
I want a
this.
wife who
It's
doesn't.
that you drug her into this, and then when I talked about your sister being a fucking race mixer herself, that's a lesbian fucking black chicks, you got all mad.
Well, yeah, because that's a lie.
Okay, well, prove it then.
Because you
Prove
make
it then.
up-
We have Instagram.
The thing with Ralph's people, the thing with Ethan Ralph is that we don't need to get involved to watch Ethan Ralph implode. He does this all to himself. It's been like that ever since the days of Gamergate. The thing with Ralph is that he pretty much owns himself. As of recently, when he was on that call with Medicare, he was freaking drunk and inebriated. And there are some poop stains of truth that peek through his underpants. And that's pretty much the Zanny berries kicking in. Ralph is more obsessed about his image and his ego because, again, that's all he has left is his ego. He doesn't care much about his family. He doesn't even care about his newborn daughter. His ego is more important to him than anything else. Why do you think he didn't have that wedding at the bowling alley? Why do you think his wedding with Pantsu didn't happen at the bowling alley? Instead of having a wedding at like the bowling alley, he just hosted a fucking kill stream event with not that many people showing up. And he got fucking Destiny and some guy off of InfoWars. That turned out as well as he thought. Not to mention, Ralph got elbowed in the face by a guy that called him Rape It Ralph. Which is true, by the way. With all this information regarding the whole Alice drama, I'm inclined to believe that, yeah, maybe Ralph did rape that girl. No, scratch that. He did rape her. Hence why his name is Rape It Ralph.
Post of her, you know.
And what is the post?
Posted up, and there's other evidence.
It's a picture
I didn't
of
go
her
too far.
with another.
You and your fanboys started talking about flagging me, so I had to delete a few things.
Sure.
My account over your dumbass. But,
Are you finished? Are you finished?
Yeah, I know. Betty wants people dead. But she doesn't want to do it herself. That's why I choose to not get involved in that shit, because God knows that Bullhorn Betty will have someone swatted. And pretty much one lie would ruin or end a person's life. Just like that. Watch.
Do I get my side?
Yes, I think you should.
All right. Yes, the all important Ralph retort. No, well, it's funny how you open out with like Ralph retort. He's the biggest name.
And this is back in 2018.
If I got in jail, nobody would know because Ralph retort. Yeah, you're
Well,
all
they
the
wouldn't.
rage. You're all the
Well, they
rage.
wouldn't. I mean, just look at your channel, dude. I'm killing your channel right now.
Excuse me, I let
Go
you.
ahead.
You don't really, during the Kumite, during the days of internet blood sports, we all know that Ralph is always on the offense. Or at least on the defense. I don't know. The only time I've seen an internet blood sport was when Medicare was debating Ross, the bathtub boy, on the legality of letting a pedophile in the school system. A pedophile working at a school as a teacher's aide. And Ross, who has openly admitted that he liked looking at naked kids in bathtubs, did work for a brief moment as a teacher's aide, knowing his internet history. And this sparked a debate about how the system in California is fucked. And it didn't take long before the internet decided to form a witch hunt against Ross, which resulted in his employment termination.
All the rage since Gamergate, highly relevant. But anyway,
I'm just gonna skip ahead because
for this, and it's not all drama that we talk about. We still talk about news. We have some debates on there. Now it's not like Warski as much. I know you guys have segmented debates. We don't really do that as much. It's not.
Yeah, it's funny how, and with Ralph, and the thing with Ralph is that I find it funny is that all the people that used to be friends with him have abandoned him completely. All the people that used to be his co-host on the kill stream, they are doing a whole lot better than Ralph. I mean, you got Warski and PPP who have the Kino Casino. Gator and Flamenco are doing their own thing. And some of the ladies that Ralph has known are doing their own thing. Hell, fucking Brittany Venti, Lauren Southern, and a few other women were laughing at Ralph's revenge porn, which was funny as hell. I mean, yeah. Anyway, and Ralph is just going to continue being mad, continue to seethe, continue to get upset over nothing, and that's pretty much it.
Not all drama.
It's a new
but,
thing,
you know,
though. It's a new thing that we're doing now. We're segmenting our debates just to change the show.
Yeah, I like what you guys are doing. I'm just saying, like,
Flamenco's funny as hell. I mean, when Flamenco and Medicare were shaking the pill bottles was funny. The pill stream was one of my favorite moments. Is when they were making fun of Ralph shaking the pill bottles. Flamenco, it's not true.
people are saying, "Oh, that's just debate drama." No, I mean that's what's kind of blown us up in the last week. But I don't know. People seem to like it. I think I'm going to be just fine, to be honest with you.
This didn't age well.
I appreciate
that will not age.
Yeah, this didn't age well.
Well, this soundbite will not age.
Honest with you. I don't just debate drama. No, I mean that's what's kind of blown us up in the last week. But yeah, I like what you guys are doing. I'm just saying, like, people are saying, "Oh, that's just debate drama." No, I mean that's what's kind of blown us up.
That didn't. You're right. That didn't age well
in the last week. But I don't know. People seem to like it. I think I'm going to be just fine, to be honest with you.
That didn't age well.
I appreciate
that will not age well. This soundbite will not age
well.
That didn't age well.
Hey, I put it out there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It didn't age well. I mean, look at Ralph now. He's getting his ass whooped in Portugal. He's lost everyone who's his supporter. He's burnt bridges with almost anyone who's been his friend. He's not making as much money as he used to. Most of the people that watch the kill stream are just laughing at him. Most of the people that donate to him are probably just bots, or he just puts like an automatic bot system. Ralph has been doxxed more than once by his own stupidity, and that's due to his own stupidity. People have been sending corn to Ralph's house. People have been sending diapers to Ralph. Maybe they probably were sending diapers because they were more concerned about the kid. But Ralph might need some diapers too, since he's known to shit his britches. If you recall.
Can I just say this though? At every step of the way, he dug his hole further.
But that's the type of fucking fraud he is. And I didn't say anything about it last year because it wasn't to my benefit, and it might not still be now. But I'm just letting you know this guy has no honor. No honor whatsoever. Period. Xander, I didn't dox him. That's not true.
It's not true.
No, it's not true. No, it's not true. Fuck yourself, you piece of shit.
It's not true.
Faggot motherfucker. No, it's not true. Piece of shit. If I had to guess, it was probably you that fucking doxed him.
Oh shit. Must have left it on automatic. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm sorry if the first half of the stream got cut. I didn't really initially plan ahead, but it was a good turnout. I mean, we got pissed off we examined Latiti. We laughed at Adrastia. We were laughing at James. We took a look at some IP2 people. We were talking about Tony Chase. And we even looked at some of Ralph and Nick Fuentes. I guess I could say that was a good-ass night. And I promise you, the fun is only starting. Because if you want to see more of this shit, please hit that like button, share this with your friends, and, well, subscribe to my channel because that's where the fun begins. And if you feel generous and want to donate a few dollars, and again, I have a PayPal, I have a Cash App, I have Streamlabs, and I also have an Amazon wish list if you want to check that shit out. Any amount, big or small, will help this channel in the long run. And I want to thank Chase the Train and Robin for buying a few items off my Amazon wish list. It really means a lot to me. I mean, you guys are awesome. Anyway, again, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. And that being said, I am Rickzilla, and I shall see you guys in the near future. So, peace out, folks.